It's about to get steamy and romantic in this video because I've got that's the worst intro ever. Hello friends and welcome back. I have got another Once Upon a Book Club box for you because I have received the Steamy Romance box from them. As some of you may know, I am a VIP for Once Upon a Book Club, and that means I have a discount code, and it also means you can get the occasional free box. And in exchange for getting the box, you are supposed to give a review on one of your platforms. So that's what we're gonna do today. And if you like these kind of videos, then don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you never miss another video of me again. Let's get unboxing. This is a special edition box, so it is a little bit bigger than their normal subscription boxes. And at the time I'm filming this, I'm pretty sure there are still some left on their website, so definitely go check them out. I will leave it in my description. And what's also pretty interesting is that I am not a romance reader. It's not that I dislike the genre, I just don't feel attracted to it. And to my surprise, I really enjoyed the book and the box. Also, I didn't open the last gift yet, so we're gonna do that together. When we open the box, we can see the book The X-Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon and 4 gifts and a quote card. As always, we are first going to talk about the book, but before we do, I want to say thank you to my patrons. You really help me out so much, and if you feel like it is something for you, then definitely come join us. Head over to patreon.com and type in my name, Leanda Books, or click on the link in my description. I always forget to mention this to you guys, but I also have some links in my description for Waterstones and for Book Depository in case you were already planning on buying something from those sites. Definitely use my link. And I also have a pretty good deal for you in case you are looking for good audiobooks, and that is 50% off your Audible 3-month membership. So in case you're interested, I also have a link for that in my description. Now let's talk about The X-Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This book has 2 main characters, the first being Shay Goldstein, and she is your typical metropolitan. She has been a producer at the Seattle public radio station for nearly a decade now, and she is pretty much stuck in one's ways. The other character is called Dominic Yun. He is a millennial, and he will tell you multiple times that he has a master's in journalism, and he is convinced he knows everything better. So the station is kind of struggling and they need a new concept to spice it up, and then Shay comes with this idea of the X-Talk, which is basically 2 exes talking about their previous relationship and giving other people relationship advice. Their boss decides that Shay and Dominic, because they clash constantly, will be great co-hosts. While the show gets bigger, their deception grows, and so do their feelings. Honestly, when I first read what the book was about, I thought I was going to dislike it because I am not really a fan of radio, and I'm also not a fan of romance. But I was actually really interested in the whole radio part, and I did really enjoy this book. I think what really helped with the credibility of this book is that the author actually was an intern on a radio show, and then she also produced a weekly show on one of the Seattle radio stations. And I think you can really tell because there are a lot of details about how to produce a radio show and how a radio studio looks, and that was actually really cool to read about. The writing style in this book is fast-paced, immersive, and witty. I'm gonna give you guys an example of this. This is mentioned multiple times in the books, and I thought this was so funny. It's called the WWAMWMD. Wait. WWAMWMD, yes. And that stands for what would a mediocre white man do? So this is something that Shay and her best friend Amina tell or text each other whenever they need support. Another thing that I really liked about this book is that there were transcripts of the X-Talk, so the radio show, in between chapters. What I didn't really like is the relationship struggles, and I get it, we need those to make it spicy and interesting, but the constant makeups and breakups, that just didn't feel realistic to me. I just can't imagine being so mad that I instantly want to distance myself from someone and never talk to them again. Someone that you love, just like that. I just don't see that happening. Who does that? Overall, this is just a good book. It is funny, it has diversity, and a lot of sexual tension. So if romance is your genre, then definitely pick this up, and I gave it 4 stars. That was my book review. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the book if you've read it, and let's move on to the gifts. Let's see, what would a mediocre white man do? Well, he would probably start with the first gift. So when you're reading, you find these post-its and they correspond to gifts in your box, and the first post-it can be found on page 84. So in this part, Shay and Dominic are in a small space and nothing has happened yet, but there are steamy thoughts. He's full on smiling now, as though amused by my incoherent babbling. I bring the water glass to my face so I can hide behind it. My sweater is draped across my desk and I'm too warm in a thin black t-shirt. He is a 6'3" heat lamp. Shay, he says in a low voice, teasing. He inches closer, reaching forward to take the water glass away from my face and holding it level with my shoulder. Honestly, I'm flattered. Then he taps the cold rim of the glass against my cheek gently. Gently. A friendly little pat that sends my heart into overdrive. When he moves it away, I reach toward my face, holding a few fingers against the cold spot there. I told you it's getting steamy. The corresponding gift is this box that has blue and white stripes. And in the box is a glass. And I really love this because the glass says, plot twist, kindly go away, I'm reading. I mean, how fun is that to put that on a glass? It's the perfect glass for bookworms. I've said this about Once Upon a Book Club before, but they do not add a spoiler card, and it annoys me because now I don't know if this is dishwasher proof. I'm gonna guess and say that it is a sticker, so I'm not gonna put it in the dishwasher, but I wish they would have added something to let me know. I am a fan of the glass though. The next post-it can be found on page 141 and we follow Shay. I dump a few capfuls of lavender bubble bath into my tub and pile my hair into a top knot. Steve lounges on the rug in the middle of my bathroom, chewing on a stuffed hippo. In case you still don't know, Steve is a dog. And a glass of rosé is perched on the edge of the tub. It's been ages since I took a bath, mainly because it hasn't always been easy to relax in my house. Typically, I turn on a podcast, but the silence feels kind of nice. Tonight, it feels like I can turn off my mind and just be. Or I'm trying to. Our show is doing well, for now. My mother is happily planning her wedding and still on the fence about my grief show, but I'm working on her. Amina's been swamped at work, but we made dinner plans for this weekend, and she's continuing to advance in the interview process for the Virginian job. And Dominique? Nope. Not going there. The corresponding gift is this pink box with hearts all over it, and I really like this gift because inside the box are 2 bath bombs. There are 2 identical bath bombs in here. They have the color purple and white, and on top is a little bit of lavender. So if you don't have a bath, this sucks. It's not a good gift, but I do, and I cannot wait to relax with these bath bombs. Next post-it can be found on page 306, and we are at the wedding of Shay's mom. Amina, who is Shay's best friend, opens up her beaded clutch. I know it's not traditional to give the daughter of the bride a gift, she says. I actually had these made before our fight. I was going to give you yours before I left, but holy shit, you didn't. I unwrap a custom-made silver bracelet with WWAMWMD printed on it. You got me a what would a mediocre white man do bracelet? So you never forget, she says with a grin. Tell me you have a matching one. She pulls out a second one and slips it on. Duh. It's a brilliant concept and I think it's really funny. The corresponding gift comes in this little box. And of course we get the exact same bracelets. And same as in the book, we get 2. It's a simple silver bracelet with letters on it. Am I gonna wear one and give the other to my best friend? Probably not. I mean, I like the gesture, but I'm not the biggest fan of the design. And if you haven't read the book, the quote will not make sense to you. But who knows? I might wear it. And I do really like that they made them into bracelet because I think it's a brilliant idea. The final gift can be found on page 327. And this has a huge spoiler because this is the end. So if you still want to read the book, I suggest you skip this part. I have this history of telling people I love them and not hearing it back. I say, it's a problem. Maybe I jumped too quickly, but I want to be brave this time. I do too, he says, and then with one swift motion, he reaches forward and unplugs both our pairs of headphones, effectively taking us off the air. Outside the studio, our co-workers throw their arms in the air and bang fists against the glass, but no one rushes inside. I love you, he says, only to me, a hand cupping my cheek, thumb tracing along my jaw. I'm in love with you, Shay. So cute, such a cute moment. And the final gift comes in this beautiful wrapping paper that has all kinds of musical symbols on it. I haven't opened this one yet, so I am really intrigued what's inside. I'm gonna say headphones, maybe? Oh! No way! Wow, I'm impressed. These look like decent headphones. I don't think these are custom made, because we got headphones in a box a little bit over a year ago and they had the Once Upon a Book Club logo on them. But I feel like these are just regular headphones. They have something customized. Okay, I'm confused. Are they customized? Because there is a quote on them, but it's not from the book. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Emily Bronze. I don't know that quote, but I like that there's a quote on the headphones. Next to the gifts, we always get a quote card, and this one says, "But maybe that's what we all are, halfway broken people searching for things that will smooth our jagged edges." At the back of the quote card is a letter from the author. I will give you guys a close-up, so if you want to read it, just pause the screen. That was everything in the Steamy Romance box. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I liked the book. I was not expecting that. And the gifts were great quality. I think my favorite are the wireless headphones. I mean, hello, wireless headphones in a book box. But yeah, I definitely liked all the gifts. I think my least favorite would be the bracelets, because you have to share them with someone that also read the book. But overall, a really strong box, and thanks again to Once Upon a Book Club for sending me this box in exchange for an honest review. And definitely share your thoughts in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and let's stay in touch.